Hey up guys, and welcome to the next video in my Chelsea save. Since the last video we've done, which was against Aston Villa I believe, we've had a great winning streak, and we've actually gone 10 games without conceding a goal, which is the first time I've ever really done that on Football Manager that I recall, because I'm more of an attacking, aggressive type of manager on this game. So to go 10 games without conceding a goal was a great achievement for me personally on this game, and it shows that I've really improved on Football Manager over the last couple of years, tactically for sure. So I'm going to quickly run you through the results like I normally do. Since the Aston Villa game, after the Aston Villa game, which we won 2-0, we had a 3-0 victory against Vitesse. Kurt Zouma, Pedro and Eden Hazard with the goals. We had a 2-0 victory against Norwich with David Luiz and Robert Lewandowski scoring. 1-0 victory against Fulham with Mata on the score sheet. Really good victory against Everton. Eden Hazard and Romelu Lukaku were the goals. We won Shackle 3-0. Lewandowski, Eden Hazard and Andre Schürrle were the goals. And we actually won every single game in our group stage, Group C. Basically winning 6 from 6, getting 18 points, which were really good. First time I've done that in a while, actually winning all the games in the group stage. And in the semi-final match in the Club World Championship against Pohang, who were actually from the K-League, we won 4-0. Really easy game. Lewandowski, Alexis Sanchez, who's just come back from injury, and Eden Hazard with the goals. So we're going to be against Flamengo in the final. Flamengo, a really good team in Brazil. And in a couple of days or a few days time, we've got a game against Arsenal, which is really important. I'll show you the league table. We're currently 2 games, we've got 2 games in hand on the leaders, Newcastle. So if we win 2 games, we'll have already caught up with them. Really tight table so far this year. Both looking just keep on this good run of form, and just to take it from there basically. And there's another thing, a really big signing, and that is Wayne Rooney. Manchester United, I'll show you the league table in a bit again. In fact, I'll just show you it now, get over it. Yeah, Manchester United, if you can see, they're 9th, and in dreadful form, and there was last year as well. Not playing too good last year, so Rooney wasn't too happy there. And I was just looking at players that I'd like to buy and everything like that. Looking at certain strikers, looking at certain players, attacking midfielders and everything like I normally do, just browsing around. And sometimes I just I'll just look at the players and look at like their history, look what goals they scored, and look how the stats are going and everything. Like I just do that all the time when I'm a bit bored, or just like reading stuff from the game, and just finding out about players basically. Anyway, and I looked at like my scouting reports on Wayne Rooney, and one of my scouts, I think Eddie Newton, says that we could get him from 8 million to 12 million, and I thought, I'm going to buy him, and initial fees 10 million, 1 million after 50 league appearances, and 20% of profit from the next sale. And I personally feel this is a real good bargain. He's not the player say he used to be, but he's only 29. He's just turned 29 on the game. I think I'm going to work on his acceleration, getting faster, put him through certain training, get him first team football. I think next season I'll be sending Lukaku out on loan because he hasn't been performing too well. Lewandowski is the number 1 forward, put it that way. Lukaku doesn't seem to work too hard, so I want him to have a couple of seasons out on loan. I think next season might be the last season I do as a save on YouTube, or I might just periodically do videos on my Chelsea save, but like maybe once or twice a season. But there's a new save I will be uploading soon. Like I said in my last video, I'll do it, in a couple of days' time. So I'm just going to upload a couple of videos on this save really quick, and then upload the first video from my new save, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm really glad I got Rooney. I just think he's just a great player in real life. I think Man United haven't used him properly, especially in the David Moyes era anyway. I think Rooney should be really up front, and I think he should be the first choice player for Man United and build the squad around him. That's just my opinion. Anyway, let's go to the game. Rambled on a little bit there. But I'm just really excited with signing Rooney at just a great price. Man United have been doing terrible on the game, and Andre Villas-Boas has just literally gone about 2 days after we signed Rooney, after the sacked David Moyes on the game. This is the squad we're going to be using. Really strong squad for this game. So let's go to the match. But hopefully we can have fresh players. No injuries, nothing dodgy for the Arsenal game. We want to win against Arsenal big time. Right, let's go to the game, guys. So Flamengo kick it off. Gonzalez. Yeah, Victor Valdez, we've gone 10 games without conceding. Victor Valdez has been amazing for us. A lot better than Czechwa last season for sure. When anyone goes and they gets a chance, he normally just blocks it out or collects it. He don't make stupid mistakes or anything like that. Just a very consistent goalkeeper. Eden Hazard with the first goal to make it 1-0. 9 minutes gone. So, and Eden Hazard's been playing really good as well, scoring the goals. I think that's his 11th. Yep, it is his 11th goal of the season. So Valdez with a goal kick. I've just got this weird feeling we're going to end up conceding in this game. Sanchez picks it up, loses it. Bit of ping pong football there. But Gonzalez gets it for them. And Valdez pick it up, which he does. Lampard. Actually just offered Lampard a new contract. I want him here for another year. He's been playing really well when he plays for us, despite his age. I'm not really an age person, I've got to be honest. That might sound a bit wrong to people, but I'm not an age person when it comes to athletes. I think if you look after yourself and everything like that, you can play into your 40s for sure. Like a bit like the Italians do. That's what I like about the Italian league, Serie A, is that they respect their older players a lot more than, say, maybe England does. Here, if you get to 33, that's when people make out that you're going to be in the old folks home anytime soon. And when you're 33 or 34, you're still a young person, in my opinion. Eden Hazard, good save there by Felipe. So Mata with a corner, very dangerous corners he's got. He scored a lot of goals from corner kicks and his free kicks this season. His free kicks, like crossing them in, for example. Aspiqueta to Sanchez, Mata, Lewandowski. So we're not finishing off the game. We've had a few chances since the first goal by Eden Hazard, where we could have, finished the game off. Nothing to worry about though. Mata. So we've got free kick. Wanyama with the free kick, passes it wide to Aspiqueta. Sanchez, Mata to make it 2-0 right before half time. Great scoreline obviously to take into half time. That's his 7th goal of the season. So I'm going to see if I can let's just have a little look. I'm going to take Aspiqueta off for Nathaniel Klein, give him a bit of a rest. Start the second half. And we also got drawn against who was it again? Kurt Zuma there with a goal from the David Luiz throw-in. I forgot we got drawn against. We got drawn. Oh yeah, we got drawn against Juventus, which will be a tough game in the Champions League. Got a really strong squad out of Juventus. Mata, Eden Hazard, Sanchez. Wanyama. Luke Shaw with a throw in. Lampard to Luke Shaw. Eden Hazard. So Felipe on the ball now for Flamengo. Nearly tried a little ball over the top, but nothing happened. So yeah, really happy with getting Rooney. So I think Lewandowski and Rooney, and hopefully Rooney can play behind the forward as well, pretty convincingly. He's really good at that position as well. So I'm just really happy. I think he's one of the best players in the world, and I don't recall ever signing him on Football Manager, especially for Chelsea. Anyway, I've never signed him. Looks like a penalty has been awarded. I think Lampard's going to take this. I think he's only missed one that I recall on this save. And he scores another to make it 4-0. Yeah, he's just a great player, Lampard. I hope he gets. I don't know what the contract he signed at Chelsea last year at the end of last season. I don't know if it was 1 year or a couple year one. But I hope Terry and Lampard both get offered contracts. To stay another couple of seasons for sure. Because I know Terry's contract is running out in the summer. So I hope he stays because he's been playing amazing this year. Lewandowski. Lampard with a goal. I don't know if that was an own goal, that. Yeah, an own goal, but a good shot from Lampard to make it 5-0. I honestly thought Flamengo would give us a good match, to be honest. I think the good Brazilian squad and all the, in the past when Brazilian teams have played English teams in this tournament, they've done well. I can remember Man United after they won the treble. I think they struggled in the Club World Championship against the Brazilian team, Vasco da Gama, whatever it were. So yeah, we've won the Club World Championship. So we've basically won 3 trophies so far in the second season, We've won the Charity Shield, the European Super Cup and the Club World Championship, adding to last year's trophies, so I'm really happy with that. They didn't even manage to get a shot on target. We had 55% to their 45% of the possession, 26 shots and 11 shots on target, so we really dominated that game there. So thanks for watching, guys, I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave a comment or send me a message on YouTube, and take care.